If you're a complete beginner just like her, then the greatest path to your first $1,000 online is not dropshipping, it is not e commerce, it is not SaaS. What it actually is helping already established business owners make more money by providing a skill that is in demand that you've mastered. I'm going to walk you guys through what these types of skills are, how to master these skills, how to start offering these skills up and packaging them in a very beautiful way. I'm going to show you 3 examples of skills where you can start charging thousands of dollars even if you have no experience. I'm going to show you how to learn those specific skills. And then from there, I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm going to show you how to actually get people to pay you those thousands of dollars. I have proof of every single one of these steps that this works, and I'm going to walk you through it all. It doesn't matter if you're a complete beginner, it doesn't matter if you're intermediate. I'm going to be walking you through every single detail here. So, what is a high income skill? That's the entire premise of today's video. That's the main objective that we need to talk about. A high income skill is a skill that is in demand by a business to help them grow. You can help them get results by making them more money or saving them some sort of time. The goal in life is to acquire as many of these skills as possible. I used to play a lot of RuneScape, for example, and many of you have played Call of Duty or any sort of video games. What was the objectives? It was to level up, it was to reach a new prestige, it was to level up the specific skills that we had, and then we were rewarded with better equipment. We were rewarded with better results, and that's the main goal of real life as well too. How can we stack as many of these high income skills as possible? So the moment that you turn 18, you're either going down the university route or the high income skill route. On both of these routes, your goal is simple. It is to study skills. If we go down the university route, you get a degree to prove that you know the skill, you get a job where you get to use the skill, and you move up the ladder to get paid more. That's fine. I'm not one of those people that are going to tell you guys, yo, quit. 9 to 5 sucks. I love 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is an asset to help you build your online businesses. But the reason I'm trying to show this to you is because the 9 to 5, the route that you're taught is to study skills. You can become a doctor, you can become a lawyer, you can become an engineer, you can become a psychologist. It doesn't matter what it is. Your goal is to learn through other people's studies, other people's case studies, other people's results, and master those skills yourself, and then apply them into your own industry's realm. Well, the same principle happens if you were to start an online business. And you see all these people online saying, if they're teaching how to run an online business, there's this hustle mindset, all that BS. You're doing the exact same thing. You're still learning a skill. It's just a different skill that you're learning. So you learn a skill with high income skills. You sell skills to businesses instead of selling them to whatever job that you specifically get. You deliver amazing results, and you use those skills to go from a freelancer to a business owner, and you start getting paid more. So to get your first $1,000, we're focused on the freelancer route. So if you notice, both of these are all about skills. Our goal is to find the skill that is in demand. And what are those skills? They are called high income skills. The online skills that we're trying to master are called high income skills. These are skills for every industry in the world there are skills for every industry in the world, but we're focused on the digital skills area. So there's different types of high income skills that you can master, right? There's the non-negotiable skills, and then there's the variable skills. So the non-negotiable, what is non-negotiable? Non-negotiable is waking up in your morning and brushing your teeth. Non-negotiable is having to go to work. Non-negotiable is having to eat. These are things that you cannot live without. You cannot doubt. You cannot question. You have to show up and do them on a daily basis. The non-negotiable skills that are constantly in demand, they're AI proof. They are constantly going to help you make money no matter what industry you're in, are copywriting and sales. How do I know this? I used to own an office with 75 employees. We've scaled businesses drastically. We had e-commerce brands, Shopify applications, marketing agencies. We're doing everything that we could to scale these businesses up. And in 2020, I left that partnership. But I started from $0, but I was able to reach $150,000 a month within a few years. How did I do that so quickly again? Well, it was possible because I had these 2 skills in my pocket. When I left the partnership, I've already learned these skills. No matter what industry you go in, no matter what business you're trying to start, once you learn the skill will always be with you. So even if you're thrown a crazy storm and you lose everything you have, if you have the high income skills mastered, you you will always be able to use those skills. And the two skills that I will always recommend are copywriting and sales. And I'm going to explain what both of these are. Copywriting is the art of selling through written words, persuasive writing. And sales is selling but through spoken words. It's both about persuasion and selling to people. For copywriting is when you go to someone's website where you're buying something, then the writing on the page is so beautifully written. That's copywriting. Or if you were to jump in a call with someone because someone's trying to sell you something and they're using the most beautiful words, it sounds like magic, but they're actually helping you and providing value to you. They're not selling snake oil. They're not selling you some BS car where they're trying to scam you. They're trying to actually make sure you're qualified for whatever they're selling. And that's what the two most important skills are. Proficiency in both of these is required in any single business there is. My own marketing agency, both of these skills are required. It doesn't matter what the industry is. These are always valuable and people are always hiring for these. Then there's variable skills. Variable skills are kind of complementary to the non-negotiable skills. So copywriting, if I was doing website creation, then the website would need the copy on the page. If I was doing website creation, I would also need to sell to clients, so I would jump in a sales call with them. These two skills are applicable here than content writing. If I was doing social media marketing and I was creating Instagram content for people, there's a hint of copywriting there. Then there's also going to be a hint of sales because you're trying to close people to jump in a call with you, right? And then same thing with content writing here. These are variable skills and they're paired with copywriting and sales for any agency to succeed. Owning both a non-negotiable and variable skills means that you can package them up into an offer. Why an offer? Well, an offer is like putting lipstick on your copywriting, on your actual skill sets, and is making them look all beautiful. You're putting them in a box, you're tying it up like a Christmas present, and you're delivering it to someone. You're handing it to someone. You're saying, here you go. Here is my skill. Here is my offer. Here is how I can make you money. And I'm going to show you guys how to package that. But why are we talking about packaging these skills up? Because our goal is to offer these skills as a service. This is called freelancing, and this is called an agency. A freelancer is someone who mastered the skill, who will go to multiple different businesses and say, hey, I can offer this skill to you if you pay me $1,000 a month. And I can offer this one as well too if you pay me, right? Your goal is to get people to pay you for the specific skill. Then when you realize, hey, I reached a capacity, I cannot pass through this specific line here. I need to hit the next level. I need to hire someone to do a part of the skill for me, to maybe do a part of my processes that I'm providing to people. At that point, you can start hiring, you can start scaling, and that's when you're an agency. An agency is like Pokemon. You start off with Pikachu, and then you're going to go and evolve to the next level. I never watched Pokemon, so I don't know what the hell Pikachu evolves to, but I know Pikachu is. But you have to evolve to that next level. How do you evolve to that next level? By hiring a killer team, but that's something we can talk about afterwards. So here's everything you need to know about creating an offer that's so compelling, that's so irresistible, that's such a no-brainer, where you're going to be like, damn, I want to hire the person who's trying to hire you, be like, damn, this person's going to make me money. I know that they have the skill, that they mastered that skill that can put more money in my pocket. And these skills aren't meant to take 6 years to master. A skill can be learned in a few months. You can start learning by reading other people's case studies and other people's content. You can learn by joining communities. And I'm not talking about getting charged thousands of dollars for yourself and it's so unethical for all these courses. I hate that industry. If you want a real community where you're learning actual skills that are thousands and thousands of strategies inside and courses on how to start your own freelance agency and your freelance business and your own marketing agency, then click the link in the description. I created a community like this and a full program like this that literally costs $150 a day. That's it, right? You guys can check it out and I can show you guys more examples. It's called the utopia.io, but we'll discuss that later. So what is an offer? Before I go and explain how you can create an offer, it's extremely important to understand what it is. An offer is rooted in a specific type of client's pain points. An offer is how you communicate your positioning or the value that you provide to your target market. It aims to solve the pains of your target audience. Who are you solving this pain for? Well, let's think about the university example. If we're talking about being a doctor, what pains, what skills are you learning? You're learning how to diagnose the problems. You're learning how to create solutions and actual remedies and treatments for those problems. And you're learning how to actually treat them yourself. Those are the three skills that you're learning. And then what problem are you solving? You're helping people overcome disease. What is the skill in the business sense? Well, if I run a business that's doing $100,000 a month, and that business wants to make more money, but it does not know how because I don't know how to do emails, or I don't know how to run Facebook ads, or I don't know how to work with influencers. The problem I have is I don't know influencer marketing and I want to make more money. So what skills would you master? Well, you will learn how to reach out to influencers. You will learn how to persuade influencers to promote our products, and you would manage the sales between the influencer and yourself. Those are the skills. You are packaging those skills up into an offer, and you're providing them as solutions to the pain point. An offer is not about us. It's not, I will create 5 videos for you. It's not, I will run your Instagram account for you. It's not what they do, but what they need and why they specifically need it. Remember that, and I'm gonna expand on that in a few as well too. If you can solve the pain points of your clients, you can anchor their pain against the service costs, which means how much is the actual cost of the pain point worth? Well, I know I should be making an extra $30,000 a month from influencer marketing because I know so many people in this space doing it, and I'm making zero. So I know I can make 30K. So I would be willing to pay $3,000 a month to do that. This way you can reduce the client's objections on pricing because your offer is aligned with the cost and it justifies it fully. Once you define your offer, you can then build off into creating your positioning, a vision, and a framework to solve the problems, right? We want to work with systems. We don't want to be running around like a chicken with our heads cut off and saying, oh my goodness, what am I supposed to be doing next? I closed the deal, but I don't know how to solve, how to actually fulfill the service that I promised. Well, let me show you guys how to actually do that. So when you learn your skills, say you learn copywriting and blah, 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 I'm going to show you some actual skills you guys can actually learn. But say you just learn your skills, your goal is to package them up beautifully into an offer. The offer is your outcome that you're providing. It's your positioning and who you're going to target, because you don't want to target everyone. You're not Amazon. You don't need to target everyone, and that's fine. You want to target a very specific group of audience, and I'm going to show you how to do that, because those people are going to see you as the go-to person in your niche. They're going to see you as this authority. Someone sees you as an authority, and they start recommending you to other people in that specific space and say, hey, Wiz is the best at this specific skill. Then you're going to go in and you're going to be able to close more people. Then there's your deliverables. What are you actually doing with your skills to help people reach the solution that you're providing? Then there's your pricing and your guarantee. Let's go over each of these in depth. The outcome is the end result. It is what the prospect is paying for at the end of the journey. A prospect isn't paying for 5 Instagram videos. A prospect isn't paying for content creation. A prospect is paying for an end outcome that is monetary. Think about the why here. So why would someone pay for Instagram content? So they can grow on social media. Why would someone want to grow on social media? So they can reach new customers. Why would someone want to reach new customers? So they can get people to pay them, right? And the goal is to get a ton of people to pay these businesses so these businesses can continue to thrive. So it's the end result. We have to define what our end result is on the specific offer that we're providing. So put yourself in the shoes of the actual prospect and think about what they dream of. What are their frustrations and what are you solving for them? Here are some examples. For a Facebook agency, a lower customer acquisition cost, which means to acquire a customer, to get someone to pay you, we're looking for the lowest amount of a cost to pay for that. For a community agency, we're going to improve the amount of times people pay you. Instead of someone paying you once and that's it. Imagine if you paid someone 6-7 times in a row. Then you're like, wow, that one person is not worth $1,000 anymore, or $50 anymore. They're worth $500. It's like Starbucks. Starbucks has an LTV, a lifetime value. A value of the customer is about $14,000. So an average person spends $14K. Imagine if that person only bought one drink, $13. They spend 100 times that, or whatever it is, 1,000. I'm sorry, bad math. 1,000 times that on a Starbucks throughout their entire lifetime. Now, with a community, you're helping people improve their lifetime value. Or content repurposing, mass awareness across all socials, right? So we have to define an outcome. Then there's the positioning. So we know our skill maybe is copywriting and web design, and and web design. The outcome over here could be we will help you generate more sales through your website. That's the outcome. The positioning is something that makes your brand unique. So what is the positioning? The positioning is the way to eliminate your competition. It's the way that you're going to make yourself stand out. So how do you want to sit inside of the minds of your consumers? When you think about Apple, you think about simplicity, you think about elegance. People don't say, I'm opening my laptop. They say, I'm opening my MacBook, because their positioning is strong, right? We have to think about what your positioning is. And I'm going to show you guys a few structures. So if I was saying I can help you make more money through your website, or close more people through your website for your offer, right? That's the outcome. The positioning can be there's a few different positioning examples. One of the positioning is removing an old pain, no more cold emails. Yours is no more losing out on sales of people who should be buying because your website experience is bad. How many times have you been on a website and you left because it would load it too slow, or the website was too confusing? Very simple. Removing an old pain. Bringing their dream to reality. Be the bridge for your target specific dream. So, for example, a dream for these guys is to scale their business to hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And it's only possible if you make sure that there are no more friction points on their website. Niche within a niche specialist. I am the only guy who will help you build a website in the agency or in the freelance space that actually is a freelancer myself. That's my positioning. The old ways are dead. Stop relying on these ugly websites. You need a beautiful website, or etc. Like, these are positions you can use to make your offer look a little prettier. You want to be presenting a unique perspective of your offer to the minds of your consumers in a very unique way, right? So that's basically it, right? Next up is your deliverables. What are you actually providing to people to help them reach the outcome? Right? So if I was doing my copywriting and web development, I would come up with the website design or the structure. I would do the design. I would develop it. I would write the content and the copy for it. And that's it. I'm doing those 4 things. Those are the deliverables. That's it. That's all I'm doing to get paid $2,000-3,000. That's it. And that's going to help you reach the specific outcome. You want to define your actual deliverables. Then your pricing and guarantee. What are you charging? There's a few ways to learn how to charge and what to actually charge here. Pricing can be a fixed cost, maybe just a one-time cost, but you also want predictable money. You don't want to wake up, it's March right now, you don't want to wake up in April and be like, damn, I got to go and close 5 new clients this month. Right? That's going to make you lose your mind. Although I'm going to teach you in this video how to actually find clients to close, it's going to make you lose your bloody mind trying to find people to actually pay you constantly. You want people to pay you a retainer, predictable money, predictable monthly revenue, MRR, monthly recurring revenue. That's it. How do you get that? Well, it's by providing a service that actually needs some sort of management. Like, you can make more pages if you're doing the website offer, or you can write more copy for people if you're doing copywriting, and that's it. If you guys need help with actually creating an offer, I have an entire course out of, like, there's dozens of courses in the utopia.io, but it's a massive resource for beginners to learn how to build their first business and hit big numbers. We've done it with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. You guys, go ahead and check it out in the description. Now, let's go ahead and discuss 3 examples of offers. These are offers that are in demand right now. And on this date right now, if you're watching this, you can go ahead and check these out. These are making money for people. The first one is a community management agency. So a community management agency, we're learning a few skills here. We're learning how to systemize. We're learning how to use a community platform, and we're learning how to keep people engaged. Once we know these skills, we can package it up into an offer. The offer is, we're going to help you improve your lifetime value and own your own traffic source for your own brand. The offer here is build an engaged community for your brand so customers will buy from you over and over while raving about your products. Do you understand that? You're getting people to continuously buy by creating a community for them on a community platform. The skills you need is copywriting. You need to learn how to actually create the community and how to keep that engaged. That's it. Those are the 3 main skills. The positioning, break free from the shackles of paid ads. The deliverables here, what are you actually providing? Discord, or maybe it's Mighty Networks, or it's Circle, or it's a Facebook group. You got to choose, and it's management and gamification. You're going to help them host calls and help them get better content in the community. Those are the four main deliverables that you have. Very simple. You can charge anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 a month to actually do this for people. Now, onboarding, when someone pays you, how do you actually get those people results? Well, you're going to onboard them following this process here, and then you're just going to go ahead and start delivering the results. Guys, this is one offer. I have an entire video on breaking down all of these offers and 3 more killer ones, and it's a very long, it's like a masterclass course. You guys can check it out. It's in the description below. The next skill is a custom funnel agency. Custom funnels. What is a custom funnel agency? Well, we're going to help you get new subscribers to your SaaS or your product by creating websites and creating better funnels, right? The offer is persuasive funnels to get your prospects onto your platform with a boosted conversion rate. And then the skills that you need here is copywriting, funnel or software creation. So you have to learn how to make the actual website, and then how to systemize. That's it. Then there's a YouTube agency. A YouTube agency is like you helping me build my YouTube channel and helping me grow it. I have someone who I hired for this specific role, and I'm paying him thousands of dollars on a monthly basis. Now, the offer here is the outcome is reach thousands of new clients and customers with engaging videos that build a fan base around your account. The offer is help personal brands generate consistent traffic and conversions from YouTube. And then the skills that you're going to need are create captivating videos, copywriting, storytelling, and video editing. That's it. Those are the 4 skills. Have you noticed all of these you can charge thousands of dollars a month for, while only providing 4 main deliverables and 1 outcome? Now, you're probably wondering, how can I actually get people to pay you? I'm going to teach you. I run an agency right now that helps people build their online presences and close deals from their personal brands. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this, even if you're a beginner. I've had countless of people who are beginners close deals following the structure. Just follow this to a T. I also have an entire course on this inside of the Utopia. And we teach everything on how to start an agency, how to master skills, how to get clients without you having to pay thousands of dollars. Guys, it's $150 a day. It's insane, the amount of value. You guys can see the biggest names in the space giving us testimonials. You guys can go ahead and check it in the description below. Now, if we're looking at online businesses, there's 3 main types of groups of people that I want to reach out to. There's e-commerce brands, SaaS brands, and coaches. They want to scale and or save time, and they're willing to hire people to do it. So there's 3 phases here. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and we're going to go over each. Setting up your funnel, your profile as a funnel. I like to focus on Twitter. Twitter is my favorite platform because I have people with 1,000 followers. My friend Alex, for example, closed $7,000 worth of deals last freaking week. He messaged me last night, and he has 1,000 followers on Twitter. It's absurd, and he's closed 15 deals on the application so far. So I want to use Twitter, right? And I'm going to give you guys the content strategy. So your banner is your business name, 1 line about the outcome that you provide, and some names that you worked with. If you haven't worked with businesses yet, that's totally fine too. You don't need to have that there. You can just have the other elements. A personalized statement is your bio and the outcome, and then your pinned post is like a masterclass post. Imagine this entire video, but transcribed, written out, and that's your pinned post. Then from there, the content strategy. What content do you need to be posting if you have less than 500 followers if you want to close deals? There's 4 types of content. There's story-based content where you're talking about a story about yourself. There's mind maps, which are visual mind maps. If you want my mind maps, comment down below and I'll share them with you. Authority long forms, which is you showing a result that you brought in, and then video breakdowns like this. Guys, by the way, this entire mind map and every mind map I've ever made throughout the past few months, all of these are inside the utopia.io. It's the only place I'll ever share them. So if you guys want them, you guys can check them out. But yeah, these mind maps, etc., are inside the Utopia, and then you can befriend your followers by reaching out to 3 people a day and talking to them in the DMs, and you can close them in the DMs. Very simple. Then you want to go ahead and optimize your content. Once you know what's working, you want to double down on the new styles based on those winners and take advantage of those new content vehicles. You want to engage with people, and then when you have 500 to 5K followers, you can follow this. But honestly, I don't think you guys care for all of that part right now. You just need, if you have less than 500 followers, follow this. I have courses on YouTube for free on how to actually build your presence organically and how to actually get clients from it. Just watch my other videos. They're free. You can learn from there. Now, if I had to do everything by scratch all over again, I would just join the utopia.io. Literally a roadmap to building, growing, and scaling a profitable client business without any guesswork for $1.50 a day. There's thousands of strategies inside. There's courses inside. We have weekly calls. We have communities, paths, which are like courses inside on different skills. For example, all of these are examples of like post topics that we have: how to cold outreach, how to get clients. If you guys want to check it out, just click the link below, theutopia.io, and that is it. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below, and I'll see you guys next week.